Hello, welcome to the Home Park View. My name is Alan, and today I'm off to see Plymouth Argyle versus Ipswich Town. And Ipswich are sitting in third, and they're something to be feared at the moment. They're definitely flying high, seem to be doing very well indeed. But they came up with Plymouth from the first division, and Plymouth obviously were champions. So, and then next was Ipswich. So from that regard, I think Plymouth should be looking at Ipswich as inspiration. That's where they need to be, and it proves that it can be done, because Ipswich haven't had wholesale changes or anything like that. They've just been consistently good. So I think, unlike Leeds or Leicester and those that came down with the money and the backing and all the rest of it, Ipswich have gone the other way. They've come up from the Championship to first division into the Championship, and just played very well, consistent, and that's where Argyle really should see themselves being, and it's great that they're doing it. It proves it can be done, and they're definitely in with the shout of going up. But that said, they're still not. They shouldn't be too afraid of them. They shouldn't be like they have been against Leeds or Leicester's or anything. They should probably go for it. Look back on when they played him in first division. They proper go for it. Don't just sit back. I mean, they've just come off the back of a superb 2-0 win away against Middlesbrough, and they proved they've got it in them, Plymouth Argyle. So especially after the atrocious home game against West Brom, where they just didn't get going at all. But as long as they don't sit back and let the other team come on to them like they did with Leeds for the first 15 to 20 minutes, once they get going, they're great. So hopefully they will do that today, buoyed by that fantastic away win, and come and attack and properly take it to Ipswich. And don't just sit back and let Ipswich, take it to Plymouth Argyle. Probably go for it. I think they've got it well with him to do this, and it would definitely show people sort of exactly how good Plymouth are if they can put Ipswich to the sword, because they're much shouted about Ipswich as the newcomers and all the rest of it. But I think Plymouth can do this today. I really do. As long as they don't sit back and be afraid and do what they did against West Brom, which was just awful. If they go out and attack and go forward and stop giving the ball away, then they're definitely in with a shout. They showed they could do that against Middlesbrough. So let's see them do it today. Let's hope they can come away with a win. I'm saying it's definitely going to be a tough game. I mean, Ipswich, they're there for a reason. But I still fancy Plymouth to take this. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Plymouth. So I'll check in with you at half-time and see how we get on. See you in a bit. Bye.
Have a go! Cross. Get up. See ya. It's it. Right, so that is half time. It's 0-0. And I've got to be honest, I thought Plymouth Argyle were doing pretty well there, well in the game. And I think we've even had the best of the chances that could have come in 1-0 up there. So I've got high hopes for the second half, I've got to be honest. I think it's there for Plymouth Argyle to take Ipswich, and not all that really at the end of the day. So yeah, I think if they get it together, they're well in this. I'm predicting. I still stick with a 2-1 prediction there, but yeah, I think Argyle are doing fantastic, and fair play to them. It's nice to see them back after such a poor show against West Brom. That today proves that was just a one-off. So yeah, it's nice to see them. Nice to see them attack. Nice to see them go forward. So yeah, I fully predict a Plymouth Argyle win second half. I'm on the greens. bit of a shit deflection there, and they managed to score. So Ipswich won. Plymouth Argyle 0. Well, that's shit. They've scored another one. It's 2-0 now, and really undeserved, I've got to be honest. Argyle seem to have backed off a bit in the second half. It's not quite as good as they were in the first half, and it's just not. They're allowing him in too much. It's no good. Just added a minimum of 5 minutes extra time now, and it's like Argyle have given up here. It's not even that Ipswich are any good. It's just that Argyle are just not bothering. I don't know what it is. Came out second half. They often puffed a bit, but once the first goal went in, that seemed to knock the stuffing out of them, and they haven't really tried since. So it's a real shame, because I think it was there for them to win, and they just seem to have lost all faith once the goal went in. Oh well, it's currently still 2-0. We'll see if that changes. I'm very much doubting. Well, there you go, full time, 2-0 to Ipswich. It's a real shame, because first half was really good. It was even Stevens, and Plymouth Argyle were definitely in that game and could have easily won it, had the better chances. But to go down 2-0 to Ipswich in the second half was just piss poor. Reflections of the West Brom game going on there. It's almost like they give up, but once Ipswich got the first goal, which was only a deflection anyway, Argyle seemed to just give up. They're almost camped in their own half, but not because Ipswich were piling on the pressure, but it's just Argyle didn't seem to know how to go forward. They didn't attack, they just sort of switched off. It's a real shame, because it was there for them to get something out of that. I don't think Ipswich were particularly outstanding or anything. They just got the 2 goals. Anyway, if you've liked this video, please leave a like, and still subscribe. Okay, my name is Alan Kelly. You've been watching the Home Park View. Cheers. Bye.